So he's not asking necessarily for himself. He's asking for himself in the context of the relationship with the above, with his creator. I've called with all my heart. Answer me. All of us have done this. We've called with all our heart. Answer me, Yahweh, answer me. But do we do the rest of it? Do we say with honesty and integrity, I observe your laws? And in this relationship, you have said that if I observe your laws, I can call out to you, because you're the part of the covenant is that I do what you say and you take care of my other stuff. See, we're all here because he wanted you to be here. I know I've said this many years ago. I haven't said it maybe recently enough. The reason you exist is because he wants you to exist. You don't exist for you, you exist for him. There's something that he wants people for. He wants to relate with people. He wants to have a relationship with people. He created you for what he wanted. But it's also his joy and pleasure to give you what you want. It is the simplicity of the concept, is that you exist to do two things: to begin as a receiver and to grow into the giver. Okay? That's the transformation process. Yeshua is the ultimate witness to us of what it looks like to be a giver. He gave everything, including his life. We read verse after verse where it says that it's the Father's good pleasure to give everything to the Son, and the Son to give it to us. There's this cycle of receiver becoming giver. Answer me, O Yahweh, I observe your laws. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to get in a disrespectful way in his face, so to speak, and say, hey, I've been doing your stuff, you owe me. No. David was just getting a little frustrated, saying, I keep calling out to you. It doesn't feel like you're hearing me. I'm doing my part. What's going on? Do you see the difference? It wasn't like he said, hey, I'm doing my stuff. What's going on here? He's confused. He's saying, answer me. I've called with all my heart. Answer me. I observe your laws. What am I missing? You see, this is more the attitude he's having here. So if my goal is to please him, if my focus is completely on him, yes, I got to work on me to do that. But I'm going to work on me differently if my goal is him instead of my goal being me. Okay? If my goal is me being happy, me having pleasure, me having whatever me, the me stuff, I'm going to work on my inside a whole lot differently, or maybe not hardly at all. You see, it's the focus that determines the level of work. All right? And so you will do things differently. Focus on him and what's pleasing in his sight, and then work on you to match that. What is he? He's the way, he's the truth, he's the life, he's the walking, talking, living Torah, he's the light. He's all of those things will give you joy in a way that you've never even imagined. The fullness of joy. You've only had little tastes of it up to this point. Just like we've only had tastes of life, of truth, of light, of all these things. We've only had little tastes of it. Now, the more we become like him, the more we can taste of it. It's actually a really good metaphor, because it's even something that we read in the Birkat Hashah. It's the idea, if you've tasted of the master, if you've tasted of the truth, if you've tasted of it. What commands? Well, the Christians are looking for anything with red letters. Well, go get one that has red letters for everywhere Yahweh spoke. All right? Everything from Mount Sinai, put red letters on it. Okay? Everything in Leviticus, everything in Numbers, everything in Exodus, put red letters on it. Then you might understand. If you love me, guard the commands. Not like when you first saw that guy or that woman, depending on which side of the equation you're on, and you're like, ooh. Because that doesn't have longevity in the future if it just stays at ooh. Okay? You're going to need a lot more than that. Besides, as you get older, the ooh goes into oh. Okay, so Yes, I did say that, didn't I? Okay. Hey, and that's probably you looking in the mirror at yourself. You know, because when you were younger, you looked in the mirror going, ooh, yeah, I'm pretty good. Then later you go, oh my gosh, what happened? Where did that come from? When did that happen to me? Anybody see that truck? What in the world? You're thinking how Jacob laid those rods in the water. Someone put the ugly stick in your bed. Because that's a question all of you had as soon as you started coming into this is, okay, now what does he want from me? Well, there it is. Moses knew, Yahweh knew and told Moses, this is what everybody's thinking. All right, we're covenanted now. What is it he wants? This is what he wants. And that's what he was trying to explain to them in Exodus 19. If you would just trust and do what I say, everything else will work out. You'll walk it out. You'll recognize my love. You'll fall in love with me. You'll want to serve me, and it's all going to be wonderful. And then you'll guard what I've told you to do. Some of you will come up to me. I actually wrote this in my notes today. I don't have my bag with me, but I think I remember what I wrote. Okay? I said, look, there are those who say to me, I don't feel like I can make it. I don't feel like I can get this done. I don't feel like I can do this. And you know what? Your feelings are always going to be right if you walk according to your feelings. Don't walk according to your feelings. I don't feel like I can get there. I don't feel like I'm going to make it into the game. I don't feel like I can do this. Well, you know, there's an old saying that says, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. Because you can't do what you don't think you can do. Because you'll make yourself not do it. You'll sabotage it. You have to go according to knowing, not feeling.